Well, the events might be months away, but registration for this year's Walk MS and Bike MS are open. Austin Fleischer and Megan Berkey with the National Multiple Sclerosis Society are here with us so we can learn more about these great fundraisers. Folks, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, so we had you here leading up to the big bike to the Bay, and it was in June. So I feel like, wow, that feels like it was just yesterday, but we've already got to ramp up for the next one, don't we?
Yeah, we already started registration. It's open to the public now for Bike to the Bay. It's going to be June 7th and 8th, starting at Owens Community College and riding to Port Clinton over in Sandusky. So last year we had about 250 participants that rode their bikes, and every participant had to raise funds to help end MS.
And so this is a race where people, or not a race, but a ride where people can pick their route. They can go all the way to the Bay.
Yeah, I think some people get overwhelmed because they think, oh, it's a 2-day event. But you don't need to do it 2 days. We have a lot of options. You can do a 35-mile route, you can do a 50, you can do a 75, you can do 100. We have a lot of people that like the challenge, so they do 100 both days. But you don't have to do all of it. You can kind of pick and choose what you want to do. And it's just a fun, festive atmosphere for everybody.
And then you get there and you have a party on the other end, don't you?
It is a party.
Yeah.
It's a party.
I mean, you're going to Put in Bay.
Yeah.
There's got to be a party.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You deserve it. You've earned it.
Yes.
The biggest thing for us is getting the community together. Every person that partakes in this event, they have some sort of connection to MS, whether they're riding and living with MS or they know someone affected by it. So as a former participant of this event, it's truly inspiring when you're riding with other people, hearing their stories, what they're going through, and kind of getting that community together is probably the biggest thing for me.
Somebody might say, you know what, a bike, 100 miles or even though the shorter distance seems a little bit much, walking is more my speed.
Mine too.
Yes.
Yeah.
That event for you is coming up in May.
Yeah, May 18th. It'll be at Glass City Metropark at the Ribbon, which is currently an ice skating rink and will be melted away by then. But we'll have 800 to 900 participants there. And similar to bike, it's just, there's such a rich community here in Toledo. We have participants that have been doing this for 30 years, 20, 30 years, and it's just such an atmosphere of hopefulness and celebration. People that live with MS, I've seen people be driven to the finish line just so they can cross and be cheered on by this whole crowd of people. So there really is an atmosphere of hope.
And so whether it's the walk or the bike, the mission here is the same, and that is to help folks here in our community who are impacted by MS, right?
Yes. And we truly believe that we will see the end of MS in our lifetimes. We've seen with my family and friends the progress that they've made just in the past 10 to 15 years with the research that has come from our events and the fundraising that comes from it. So every dollar that we raise, every participant that we get is taking us that one step closer to ending this disease.
Yeah, so talk a little bit about what those dollars specifically go toward.
The dollars go toward research. We are funding a cure currently, and we're so excited. It feels like we're just on the cusp of a cure, and you can just feel the electricity of that energy. And then it goes back to people living with MS. The Society gave over $3 million in direct aid to people living with MS in a year. My aunt who lives with MS got a ramp put on her house for free. The Society just did it. They contracted it out and they did it. And so that's what, when I know that I'm raising, not just for research, but for people living in my community with MS, it's so motivating for me.
Yeah, it could be a little change or a little tweak, but that helps someone's day-to-day, just their quality of life.
Yeah.
But the overall finding that cure is going to be, that's the big one.
Yes, that's the goal.
That's the big goal. So if people are interested, they said, you know what, I just found out someone in my life was just diagnosed with MS. I want to do something to help. How can people go about getting registered for this?
So for bike, you can go to bikems.org and search for Bike to the Bay, Ohio. And from there, you can register, you can donate. We're always looking for sponsors, volunteers, participants, anyone that wants to be involved with our event. We're willing to bring you on and find some space for you to be part of it. But go to bikems.org and search for Bike to the Bay, and all the information will be there for you.
And the same for walk?
Same, walkms.org, and you can search beautiful Toledo, and it'll come up and it'll take you right to our page to get registered for the walk.
So write those dates down. They're on your screen right now, May 18th for the walk and June 7th and 8th for the bike. And we're already planning our summer, aren't we? Our spring
Yes.
and our summer.
We
Let's
are,
do it.
yes.
Let's make this part of our plans. Folks, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for having
Appreciate it.
us.
Yep.